What's up, everybody? You buddy, you pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Welcome back. College Football 26. If you were here last time, I kept getting phone calls after phone call, and we lost to Penn State. That's heartbreaking. It's a heartbreaking way for Coach Parker to leave Troy after 10 years. We did bring them home another SEC championship game, but we fall short in the quarterfinals, college football playoff, and that is our final game as the head coach of the Troy Trojans as we head on to a new adventure, a new challenge. And it sounds weird, but the new challenge is rebuilding the University of Alabama. That team has fallen on such hard times. It's sad. It's very sad. John David Baker has accepted your offer to become the offensive coordinator. Great. Kevin Froholt accepts to become defensive coordinator. Great. I want to see who have they hired to become. It just shows the openings. That's carousel. I guess I have to go to staff moves. Yep, there we go. Head coach. There it is down here. The defensive coordinator from Georgia is coming to take over the head coaching job at Troy. Okay, all right, that's pretty good. What did they do for OC? Head coach Coastal Carolina going to Troy to be the OC. What about the DC? Or I think maybe the DC at Troy stayed. Yeah, it looks like the DC stayed. Okay. Let's continue, advance these weeks. We'll take one last look at the statistics for this season. It was a good season. It was a very good season. There you go. Turbin, almost 3,000 yards. He really fell apart right there at the end of the season, though. That was the man right there, Matthias Wimper. We leave him behind. We'll see. Maybe he'll want to transfer. We'll see if any of these guys want to transfer. We end up bringing him over to Alabama. But a great season for him as a redshirt freshman. And be interesting to see how he looks at the beginning of next season. Mumma did end up with over 1,000 yards, 12 receiving touchdowns. He's a junior. He's probably off to the NFL. But great season, great team. But it's time for a new challenge. Time for a new challenge. A little boost there. Let's take a look at the history. Who won the national championship? It was Ryan Day and Ohio State. Daggum, man. So Ohio State, Michigan national championship game. How about that? All right then. And let's advance the week. We are now here at Alabama. Guys wanting to leave due to playing time. We got guys wanting to leave due to pro potential. All right. Pretty good team here. Let's go to players leaving. First and foremost, I want to look at Troy. My old team. Who's leaving from there? Let's look at good potential transfers there. So, yep, Mama going. A lot of freshmen want to transfer from there. Sheets, pocket passer. It'd be interesting to get him. And then a lot of guys leaving right there. NFL draft. Okay. Let's exit back out and we'll go back so we can look at Alabama. So a lot of guys leaving pro potential, playing time. My goodness. Not a terrible amount. And then we got some guys going pro. A lot of graduation. Wow. All right. Well, I go, man. Okay. Got the dual threat guy to stay. Failed. Got another quarterback to stay. That's good. All right. All of those guys. So we did convince 2 quarterbacks to stay, which is good. It's a backfield creator. And yeah. Okay. Bum, ba-da-dum, dum. All right. Let's look draft results. Yeah, a few guys drafted there. How about our boys at Troy? Oh, yeah. Troy has great pro potential. All right. Let's see if we could take a look at the team. I don't know if they've removed those players yet. It would look pretty good. Could use some defensive tackle help. Linebackers look pretty good. This team looks very deep. Yeah, we could move some players around. Let's look at these quarterbacks we've got. So we got this guy to stay. Dual threat guy. Had a pretty good season last season. And this guy here. So, all right. Well, let's get into the recruiting and let's see what we can bring in, because I know their recruiting class was terrible. Got a couple of guys there. A lot of these 3-star players I'm going to remove because we've got so much depth. This guy will keep. I mean, why not? I don't know why we're going after a punter. We have a good punter. We'll take the punter off. Come meet the new head coach, my man. Okay. There we go. Let's jump over to transfer portal. Need tight ends. Wow, it's like we need a bunch of tight ends. All right. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. Just trying to focus. Trying to get all these guys on the list here. I don't know if we truly need all these players, but you know, we're gonna try. Trying to rebuild this team, which I mean, the team looks pretty good, so it could just be a coaching issue. We just had to coach these guys up. All right, there we go. I'd say we've got our board built up pretty well. Go ahead, jump to the next week. No commits. A lot of people have reached their top 5. It's good. Let's go here. Let's get these visits scheduled. There we go. We're very close. This guy's going to go visit Ole Miss, though. We're going to have to hit him with the hard sell. Don't know if we'll be able to keep him. But we're going to try. And nobody's going after him. All right, this guy's ready for a visit. All right, there we go. We got a lot of visits scheduled. I mean, this is just like taking a shotgun approach, just trying to pull in as many players as we can. Three-star Mike linebacker. Got the quarterback. All right. Left tackle commits to Miami. All right, so here's where we'll start shifting and adjusting things a little bit, trying to go hard sell on some guys, stuff like that. The wide receiver. Oh, okay. I guess he just shifted to his top 3. We're still in the lead, though. Thought he had a visit to Ole Miss. Oh, well. So visits up here. Good. This one right here. The Mike linebacker. We're doing hard sell. Yep, we're doing what we need to do. The running back. We'll leave it at the fullback. Nobody's going after him, so we're good there. This guy, pretty well in ahead. This right guard needs to schedule the visit. Yeah, we're well up there. Pull that guy out. Left tackle here. Ooh, the U is well ahead of us. Schedule that visit for him. Bring him in week 3. He likes playing time. And that's the only thing we know about him is playing time. All right, so we bring him in. See if we can hit a home run on that one. We got the quarterback. That's good. I like that. Tight end right here, we should be able to get him. He's going to visit Auburn. Pro potential, athletic facilities, brand exposure. So we actually know what his hard sell is. That's it right there. This guy. A battle with Penn State for him. Bring him in this week here. We know his hard sell, so let's do that. Schedule this guy's visit. Coach Prestige. That guy's committing to Georgia. There's no way to stop that. Let's go ahead and drop him off our list. This guy, we're in a pretty good battle with everybody for him. Let's go ahead and schedule his visit. Edge setter. He likes playing time and playing time. That's all we know. Okay. Bring this Will linebacker in. Bring him in week 3. He likes Coach Prestige. Great. Let's talk about it. Come on in. We're actually going to switch him to a hard sell. The guy's visiting this week, so we'll see. Maybe it'll boost him up. Let's go back to prospect list real quick. And what I want to take a look at, nobody going after this guy right here. So let's see if we can bring him in. There's a wide receiver no one's going after. Try to bring him in. There's a right tackle no one's going after. There's a Will linebacker. It's a well-rounded right guard. And a D tackle no one's going after. So this is, you kind of get late in the process and you start to find these guys that no one's going after. Now these guys down here, I'm not going to worry about like trying to set them up on a visit or anything like that, just because no one's going after them at the moment, and they all have us first except for this D tackle here, which maybe we can get him. They all have A+ playing time, so it's just trying to fill up a good recruiting class. Five-star Mike linebacker. There we go. 4-star wide receiver. 4-star center. 4-star tight end. Another 4-star tight end. 4-star edge rusher. 4-star corner. 3-star strong safety. 3-star tight end. 3-star free safety. We weren't going to land him anyways. Okay. Final week of recruiting. We have landed so many good players. All right, we're going to start hard selling this guy. Yeah, we're about to land him, so that'll work. Actually, I don't want him. 5'11 and 187. No. This right here is a tough one. Let's see if we can know his hard sell. It's not that one. Could be that one. It's that one. Left tackle here went to Miami. That's not surprising. Very well ahead there. Coach Prestige. Yeah, we're not going to really know. So this guy went to Oklahoma. Free safety here. Pretty well and ahead of everybody. Let's go ahead and hit his hard sell just to make sure. Oh, I hope it could be that one. It's that one with the academic prestige. All right, no hard sell for that one. Yeah, we're locked out. He's in a recruiting battle now. Well, this guy we suddenly dropped to second. Oh, I mean, we're not hard sell. We're not 50. Let's go 50. All these guys, we can go 50 now. Okay. I think we're set. Jump ahead to the next week. We'll see who we've got. We take a good look at our class. There's a lot of transfer guys. Alabama didn't do so good in the high school recruiting. We'll try to change that. Got the running back. Got a guard. Got another guard. Good free safety. Good right tackle. Another guard. Good wide receiver. Got the will linebacker. Got the D tackle. So that guy went to Nebraska. Good level up there. All right, National Signing Day. Let's take a peek. It is. Yeah, we lost him to Nebraska. And then this guy went to TCU. Okay. 26 total recruits. How did we end up? Look at that. We pushed him to the number 7 class. So we sign a top 10 recruiting class. A lot of them transfers. Got a couple of 5-stars in there. Nothing like what Troy did, but we'll take it, man. Oop. I don't know what I'm doing here, folks. Back to National Signing Day. And let's take a look at an elite development wide receiver. I'm so glad we pushed hard for him. Normal, impact, normal, impact, normal, impact. An elite development right guard. Oh, that's the transfer. All right, nice. Star development right guard. Nice. Impact. Goodness gracious. Impact. Normal. Impact. Star development right guard. Star development defensive tackle. Okay. Little rough. All right, so we're going to position changes. We get a good look at some of these guys that we brought in. There you go. Pocket passer, quarterback. Looks really good. 6'4", 205. I feel bad that we got this guy to stay, but he could potentially move above him. We'll have to see how things go in off-season training. George Gainwell. It's a good running back there. Backfield threat. I like that. And it's a north-south receiver. True freshman that we brought in there, 77. Couple of good true freshmen there. No fullback. We may have to try to fix that. There's our elite development contested specialist, 6'3", 204. Love it. Pretty good there at wide receiver. Tight end. Your possession guy there. Physical route runner. Your possession. Gritty possession. I like it. Well, actually, these 3 guys are the 3 guys we brought in, I think. So, yeah, very good we brought those guys in. Left tackle looks pretty good. Left guard looks pretty good. Center. Very nice. Right guard, we got some good depth there. Right tackle, some good depth there. Left tackle, we got 2 guys, 84 overall. This guy right here is phenomenal. Nolan Toomer, 6'4", 333. Take some of these right guards and move them to left guard. What's that guy's speed? Oh, 65. No. And a right tackle. I actually want to take one of our... So let's move a right tackle over to left tackle. This guy looks pretty good. Let's move him to left tackle. And I'm going to take one of my left tackles and move them to right tackle just to see. We'll take this guy and move him to right tackle. Move him over. Now that makes him raw strength. Oh, and he loses a bunch of his abilities. No, we can't do that. Oh, why did it change him so much? Would he do better at right guard or left guard? It's like he would do better at guard. No, then he drops. He's at 85, but he drops off so much. Man, we moved him and he lost so much of his abilities. That, man. Let's move him back over to right tackle because that was our original plan. I hate that, man. He had all these great abilities, and as soon as we moved him, he lost them. Let's look at our edge rushers. Oh, yeah, right edge. We got to take one of these guys and move them to left edge. The edge setter that we brought in, we'll move him to left edge, too. It makes him pure power. I don't want to do that. Has such a small speed rusher there. I think that's that guy we brought in, isn't it? Pretty good. Sam, Mike, Will, all looks good. Corner depth, yeah, we're going to look for some growth here. Yeah, free safeties, strong safeties. Let's see if we take one of these free safeties over here because we got two pretty good ones. The hybrid guy, move him to strong safety. Try to add some depth, you know. The kickers and our punters are there. No athletes brought in. Okay. I think we've got everything adjusted about as well as we want to. Let's advance the week. I'm going to go refill my coffee, and then we're going to get into looking at these results and seeing what we can do to improve some of these players. It's going to be a decision about who our starting quarterback is going to be. Got a guy that we convinced not to transfer, and then we brought a guy in from the transfer portal. So the question becomes, do we start the guy who stayed, or do we start the transfer? Transfer is better passer, but I think it's just going to come down to who earns the most in off-season training. So ba, 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 ba. Oh man, just waiting for the coffee to finish brewing in here. Oh, it's that morning after spring forward where everyone lost an hour of sleep last night. 9:04 doesn't feel that late. Of course, I slept in pretty well this morning. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to get to about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock this evening. That's still going to be some daylight outside. But it'd be good for the kids. Kids able to get out and play and have more sunshine after school, you know. Gotta have those fresh cups of coffee in the morning. Get things up and going, you know. Alrighty. Heck, drop my packet. All right. Just about ready. Now this be very, very interesting. I think we've got better brand exposure here at Alabama than we did at Troy. But not much is different. I mean, we built Troy up. It was quite the work. 10 years worth of work there. 4 national championships. But we had to come save Alabama. They were falling off. Oh, what we got here? Okay. Dev trade upgrade to impact. And another one. Upgrade to star for McCaskill. Okay, that's the quarterback that stayed. All right, let's go to training results. Let's see what we got here. Go start with the quarterbacks first. McCaskill up to 53. Dora only 32. Well, let's start with Dora first. Let's see what we can do with his 32 points. He's a 4-star pocket passer. Can significantly improve his accuracy. So All right, that immediately pushes him to a 95. It's going to be tough to catch up to him, but we'll see. McCaskill was a 3-star from East Texas. With his 53 points, we can... He is up to a 92. We could improve his throw power, but I think his throw power is pretty decent. Ryan McCaskill up to a 93. He's actually got better awareness than Dora. Throw power is similar. Short, medium. The deep accuracy is where he's beat. Throw on the run is better. Throw under pressure is better. It's going to be interesting. The young buck quarterbacks down here, I don't think either one of them is going to survive. In the running back room, Gainwell with 35 points. Let's see what we can do to help Gainwell here with his 35 points. He is a senior red shirt. We can make some improvements to significant improvements here, but I would like to just improve his overalls. Okay, 91 overall now. That's pretty decent. At fullback, we don't have one. Wide receiver, this guy right here, Joe Wiley. Pretty good. We've got a couple of good wide receivers here. So let's come in here, Joe Wiley, or Weil. He's a 5-star back when he came. His physicals. We can improve cutter. His speed up. That's it. 98 overall now as a wide receiver. There's the guy down here with a 51. There he is. Physical route runner. Junior red shirt, 6'5". Love that size. Well. He's got 95 speed already. His agility is 99. Oh my God. Look at these two guys. 6'2" there. This guy's 6'5", 200. Love it, love it, love it. In the tight end room. Got a little bit of stuff there. So yeah, so we've definitely got some talent here. I'm not going to mess with the tight ends. Left tackles, no. Ooh, this guy here, 52 points. He's a 4-star star development. Physical abilities. I want that outside shield to boost up there. I love that. Look at that. 68 points for this guy. We're going to do some significant building on his run blocking. So he's a pass protection guy, but 63 on this guy. Well rounded too. I like this. I think that's one of the guys we probably brought in. Up to a 90 now. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to come to Alabama just because they want the training to improve. That's Toomer. He's up to an 88. We'll take that. Left edge guy here up to 45. Eric Castro. Boost him up to run stopping skills. He's going to be one of our staples on our defense right there. 62 points, the speed rusher there, 33 for the edge setter. Let's boost up the speed rusher, man. 62 points. That's crazy. He's a senior. I want to go look at his physicals. Let's do some boost on the ratings. He's got great power, great speed. There we go. Boom, up there to a 97 now. All right, we're coming over here looking at D-tackle. Oh, hello here, young man. 56 points. The star development. So what is his? He is a speed rusher. That is his. Oh. Well, that's your power. Quickness. Pretty good quickness. There's our run stopping ability. Finesse move. Gets him up to an 84 overall, up from a 77. That makes him the top guy. I mean, we'll have this guy right here be our top guy, and this young man is a power rusher. Power is pretty good. Let's boost on this run stopping. Platinum on the sack attempts there. We got two good D tackles right here to really disrupt the pocket. This guy's got 41. I mean, he's a pure power guy, but let's see what we can do to help him. Only a 2-star. Oof. I'm not even going to waste my time. All right. Seems like we got a 59-point guy right here. Bonilla. What is he? A thumper. Up to an 86 overall now. I don't know if he'll hold that. I won't worry about that guy. 77 points on this guy. Elite development. He is a signal caller. Up to a 91 overall now. Ooh, 60 and 6. Hey, punter's got 39 skill points. That's pretty good for a punter. Star development accurate guy. We can't really improve much. Go physicals. No, that's for field goals. He's not a field goal kicker. He's up about as good as he's going to get. Let's see if we can do something for our field goal kicker. We can max his kick power. That's good. Can do that. Yeah, we got a pretty doggone good kicker. Now, you remember when we were playing at Troy, and every time you watch me play, I always talk about the importance of having a great kicker. We're going to auto progress everybody. I'll look and see if we see any big jumpers. I think we took care of most of them. Hold up. None of these tight ends used any points. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about this. Sometimes it's system. There we go. Sometimes the system, with these transfers, they don't do the points. Go up to 87. Matches his number. There we go. Pretty good, pretty decent room. See any big jumpers here? Oh, this guy right here's 37 points. I think this is a transfer in a well-rounded center. 6'5", 324 pounds. We have a massive offensive line. There we go. Great center right there in the middle. Two right guards there. Oh, this guy didn't jump up any. See if we can help him. To an 89 overall. Very nice. I think didn't we work on the edge setter or no? I think maybe we skipped over him because he only had 33 points. I guess edge setter, he's more of a run stopping kind of guy, but we'll help him out with his pass rush abilities a little bit. All right, D tackle looks pretty decent. $39 points here on this guy. This is one of our transfer ends. Zone coverage type. I'd max out his zone coverage for him. Let's work on this man coverage too. He's up to an 89 overall. So pretty good defense here. Makes him the highest rated corner that we have. This got 44 points not used. So I think that's it. If you have a transfer in, it won't automatically take care of them. You got to go do it yourself. There we go. So he's up to an 88 overall, which actually makes him our best free safety. That is awesome. Strong safeties. We got two of them there that they didn't do anything with, so let's fix that. Oof. All right, this guy's already maxed out on his coverages. I'm up to an 84. This guy, coverage specialist. Didn't do much for him. And then our kicker punter, we already took care of it. Okay, so pretty decent roster. We can go ahead and try to upgrade our coach skills. We got 17 skill points. So we can come in here to CEO, but I think I've got everything I want out of CEO. Players start hot. Bonus interest for every player that's taken a visit before you. I don't like doing that. And staff abilities. Nope. I don't know if I'm able. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not able to. Can I go purchase stuff for them? No, I can't. Okay. So it's just for me. Come down here. Purchase two down here. I did purchase strategist. Increased chance to sway. I don't really care about that stuff. So I think, yeah, let's come back to program builder. I think we'll do this one. Let's just try to keep those juniors, you know. All right. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. That's where we're going to cut players. Or encourage transfers now is what it's called. Encourage transfers. 80, so we really don't need to. We'll probably encourage this guy. I'm going to encourage that pure runner too. Oh, hold up. That guy's got 80 speed. No, I don't have slow wide receivers on my team. Any senior that's already on the team will keep them. And the offensive line, I'm probably going to keep a lot of these guys because we may need their help next year. Mm. 57 speed, pure power. He can go. This guy, I'll probably encourage him to go. He can play better elsewhere. Okay. Roster size 75. That's pretty decent. Custom conferences, I don't think we need to do anything with that. We're going to have to be recruiting a lot of offensive line this upcoming season. All right. McCaskill wants pro potential. We can improve that with a quarterback being drafted. So, in just a moment, folks, we'll get into setting up our recruiting board, doing our custom schedule. We'll see if we have to play Troy this year. I know when we were coaching Troy last year, we played Alabama and we smoked them. So it'll be very interesting to see if we get to play them this year. But just a moment. All right, folks, we're back at it. Let's just go ahead and do custom schedules real quick. We do play Troy, but we're playing them at home. It's later in the season. Okay. Boston College, FCS Midwest, and Virginia Tech. I'm pretty good with those games. Yeah, I'm good with those games. We're not going to change up much. Let's also take this time. We're going to decide what scheme and playbook that we're going to run. We got that Troy power spread, but I don't think I want to run that. Not option generic. I think we want to run pro style generic. I'm pretty good with the pro style. 4-2-5 defense. I think we run 4-3 multiple. We got pretty good. We got good linebackers back there. So yeah, 4-3 multiple looks good to me. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and set our depth chart. Auto reorder. So I think we will go with Dora starting, especially if we're running pro style. He's got good size too, and he's a senior. Hopefully he'll get get recruited, or not recruited, get drafted pretty high, and then that'll make Caskell want to stay. So running back is pretty straightforward. We know who we're going with. His backup, however, I think we'll go with the East-West playmaker there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Fullback, that's a tough one. I don't know if the physical route runner would be better. I think we're going to switch him out with Tiffin here as pure possession, and he's got better. Oh, he's already starting at tight end. Great. Wide receiver looks pretty good. Let's do this. We're going to flip these two guys. Great. All right. So I have to go back over here. Let's take this guy. Pump him up there. Let's come here to tight end. We're going to switch these two. Tiffin is the slower guy. He's going to be better at blocking. He's going to be the better blocking guy. And so I want him to start at fullback for us. He also rates better as a fullback. Okay. Of course, I mean, there's this guy, but I don't think so. So there we go. We got that taken care of. So let's look at this left tackle, right tackle, because it likes to do this. Who's starting at right tackle? Now let's just go over here and fix this. So Casey, well-rounded, needs to start at left tackle. You know, we can have Toomer kind of back up both sides. Damn, game is running very slow today. Pretty good there. Pretty good there. A great offensive line. I mean, we're up to a 99 overall, and I think it's just speed rusher there. Who's over on the right edge? That's fine with me. Good D tackles. Corner looking pretty good. Free safety looks pretty good. Strong safety. It's okay. Kicker, punter. Don't really care about the kick returners. Let's get third down back. Gainwell. Power back. Gainwell. Slot wide receiver. Pat Apple. I think it's a good spot for him. Rush left end. The right edge guy. Rush right end. The left edge guy. Okay. Rush D tackle. 76 speed. He's got the strength. Okay, I mean, I guess we can let him be the rush D tackle. Sub linebacker. Yeah, Chancey's definitely got to be the guy up there. I don't know about this guy. 76 speed. I don't like his speed, his ability to keep up. The awareness is not great either. I'll go with this other Mike linebacker here. Also a lurker, but... And the guy's tackle is terrible, too. Well, hold up with this guy. Well, then there's this guy. Bonilla of 1084. 90 tackle. Pretty good acceleration, pretty good speed. I like him right there. Slot corner doesn't really matter to me. Nose tackle. Okay. Gadget player. Okay. So let's go back here. We'll take a look at the wide receivers again. So we got our 2 wide receivers here. Boom and boom. Then we got Apple down here who's going to play in the slot. And really, I need to go work on Apple's. He's got 35 skill points that were not used. Go over here to roster. Because if you do it in depth chart and then you bot back out, it will completely reset your depth chart. So physical route runner, 4-star guy, 6'3". I like that. We could improve his quickness. He could pick up some speed. Could improve the route running. That's going to boost his overall. Let's improve those cut moves. Cut move one more time. There we go. Platinum cut moves. His route running looks great. We could improve the elusiveness. He's up to an 88 overall. It works pretty well. Got that 99 agility. All these guys got 99 agility, which is great. Okay. Keep Apple there in that slot corner position. I like it. Recruiting board. You can see our needs. It's going to be lots of offensive linemen. 6 guards. That's crazy. So we're going to be looking. Anybody that has us rated first. It's a pocket passer, 5-star pocket passer. We do need a quarterback. We don't need wide receivers. We do need a defensive tackle. That's a dual threat quarterback. We'll take a look at him. I think we'll start out with 15 prospects. That's what I really want to look at. Okay, so we're starting out looking at these 15 prospects. Oh, that's a gem, baby. That's a bust. Knock him off. Good looking guy there. Oh, I do not like those accuracies. Off. Oh, insta commit. All right, we got the insta commit on the corner, which is great. All right, so we can add 3 more prospects. So let's come back to the prospect list. Definitely look at him. Okay. Nope. Okay. Like that guy, pretty decent. Yep. All right, so there we go. We've got our 15 prospects we're going to work on. We got plenty of hours we could go and look at a bunch more, but we can bring in plenty of talent. We can bring in plenty of talent. Hey, we've got a couple of guys actually on the list for Heisman. That's pretty impressive. So let's jump ahead to our next week. We'll play the very first game of the season, get a good look at this team, and then we'll call it a day. All right, let's jump into it. Whoa. Let's go ahead and get our recruiting done. And only 900 points. I would have thought we would have had 1,000. I guess Alabama has fallen off considerably, you know. All right, so we're jumping everybody on 50 points. Let's take a look at just the overview. So yeah, a lot of guys. Only person going for this well-rounded right guard, really. So, you know, we're in a pretty decent spot. This guy right here is probably going to be tough to get with North Carolina. I'm actually going to go ahead and just drop him from the list. We're going to go look for another prospect. Nobody going after this physical wide receiver. It's a power rushing athlete. Might as well go look at him. Well, there's a center no one's going after. We could replace our center with a center. Let's scout him. That's why. Scout the athlete. Pretty good. 80 speed, 87 strength. Offer him a scholarship. And then let's go 50. All right, so recruiting board set up 15 total recruits. As we get these guys to sign or they sign elsewhere, you know, we'll sign some new recruits. All right, first game going against Virginia Tech. Everybody's top 8 schools. All right, very first game here as the head coach at Alabama. We are severely overmatched. But that, you know, as we've seen, we're playing with Troy. It really doesn't matter how much overmatched you are, because sometimes what's built together on that team, their overall numbers aren't great, but their physical and mental abilities elevate their play. So you never know. First game as the head coach at Alabama. Be interesting to watch how Troy does without us. Let's go, Bama. Let's go. Fight on, fight on, fight on, and remember the Rose Bowl will win, and so roll on to victory. Crimson Tide, your Dixie's football pride, Crimson Tide. All right, our defense gave up a score. Roll, Tide, roll. Oh my gosh, wide open. Come on, guys. We got now. Something's going on here. Something's going on here. You know, we've done this a time before where you're out there, we're playing, and the game just up and decides that you have to lose. And what works best, you just go in, just restart. Sometimes, and if it keeps doing it again, where it's like your players are just not playing like they should and just playing like absolute trash, and you're like, what's going on here? Sometimes the best thing you do, you go ahead and just turn your system off, do a hard reset, and then it gets to be more competitive. We'll skip the intro. All right, we are on offense. It's a little bit better run there. There we go. Just throw it away. All right, let's go take a minute to get a good feel for this offense. He just keeps going. All right, exceptional catch and run there. Flip it, flip it. There goes George Gainwell. Hopefully he's able to come back. Oh my God. Just tipped right into an interception. Yeah, they just come running right at him. There we go. That's better. There we go. He came down with it. And Gainwell's in for a touchdown. Defense is playing a lot better. Still threw the pick, just the crazy tip pick. But let that roll down to the second quarter. .111 passing yards. You know, we may have more of a passing offense here at Alabama than what we had at Troy. Troy, it was a big time running offense. Wiley, just catch it on the run, man. Don't stop and try to jump catch. There goes Apple. Big catch and run there. Another big catch. Nobody out there covering him. Just flip to the fade route. Woo! Pass it to him. Not enough time there to throw the ball. They keep wanting to. Gainwell breaks free. There we go. All right. They're starting to find the rhythm. Oh, dropped it. Good catch. So, I mean, our goal here with Alabama, we're trying to see if we can win immediately this season. It looks like we've got the team to do it. Got popped as throwing.
Getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out.
And we're in for the touchdown. That was a good deep throw there. I keep wanting to run press coverage on the outside. Backs off on that side. He dropped it. All right, our punter's actually going to get out there and punt the ball away. It's a good kick there.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here we go. To the air on first down. Rifles it down the middle.
Oh, he broke that one. Ooh. All right, the way this game's going, we're going to have the backups in pretty soon. See if we can get Gainwell some more yards.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's picking up 97 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Set ready. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. He'll put it down and run. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the single back. And he has a solid gain before the defense follows it up. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short.
Oh my God. It just did not throw well on that run. It's 2 interceptions in this game. There goes Apple.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback
Oh, Gainwell almost broke that one. Boom. And with that, you know what time it is. It's time to put in those backups.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Let's go. Running back searching for a hole. They'll reverse. Being second and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that. Keep the ball. Run there on the first down and set up a short yardage on second. It makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on the second.
The offense lines up. First down. Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Cutting play action. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the back.
Yo.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Nice throw. Rolling out on the run.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great.
I mean, we got to let McCaskill get out there and throw the football a little bit. That falls to the ground.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and maybe make a play. He goes out of this first down.
Oh, that's easy. Easy touchdown. We have a few RPO plays that we can run. Nice throw to Apple there, who's having a great day playing in the slot. Oh.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return. Creating solid coverage here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers. Riz. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them to
Nice throw to the tight end there. Nice run up the middle. Got to be able to easily put up 600 yards of offense.
With answers on this possession and now another first down.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Just try to throw that out route there. All right. Let's put this game away. Actually, here go our play options. Play key moments. And that's a ball game.
You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp.
Dora looked pretty good. 56.5%. We got to work on that.
It was a great start for the league.
Get the pick six there.
Obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution.
Let's look at stats. I do want to look at defensive stats. We did put up 600 yards of offense.
Now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out
2 picks by Dora. I don't like that. We can improve on that. But I want to look at these defensive stats. A couple of sacks there. Castro, Fallon.
Presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The 1 pick there. Some good tackles for loss, too. Okay. Team looked pretty good. Looked very, very polished. Still some stuff to work on. We've got to reduce those interceptions. Running this pro-style offense, I do think Dora as the starting quarterback is going to be good. So before we move on, or before we call it a day, look at their top 5 schools. Oh, a lot of people ready to take a visit. We'll do our recruiting, and I do want to take a look. Well, we got FCS Midwest. We might go ahead and play that game. Let's get our recruiting knocked out of the way. So try to just bring these guys in as soon as possible. Let's go talk playing time with this young man here. So wide receiver coming in. Quarterback, let's bring him in too. He likes championship contender. Oof. We might wait a week before we schedule him. Well, I guess we can talk championship contender. Guard here, let's bring him in. That'll help the quarterback. He likes coach prestige. Let's talk about that. There's another guard, left guard. Here we go. Bring him in. All right, then let's bring in some defensive guys that week. It's proximity to home. Let's D-tackle here. Bring him in too. Conference prestige. Okay. I think it's this right guard here. We need to schedule him. Bring him in on that one. And then the left guard, who's a gem. Definitely bring him in for the Mississippi State game. Other than that, things look pretty good. We are number 1 on everyone's list. I really hope to get this quarterback here. It's 5-star pocket passer. We don't know much of his stuff yet. Let's go ahead and add that DM the player. Let's add those additional points. Because we are going up against Clemson, who has now finally offered him. Yep. And he's getting a boost from a wide receiver and a tight end. Complimentary visits there. So, and we're going to 60 points. So throw all that on him too. Okay. Hopefully we sounded this guy right here. Look, we're going up against Troy for that guy. Troy's on that list. Yeah. So I think we will play the FCS Midwest game. It's pretty straightforward, simple game. I do want to take a look what's Troy's schedule look like this year. Then with their new head coach, how's Troy looking this year? They played Texas. They beat them 27-24. Only 239 yards of offense. Their defense must have played well. So Mike Upshaw is starting. Okay. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Running the ball, Whimper, not as good. Not as good without us, man. Not as good without us. Their defense. They did have a pick. Just the 1 sack. Man, I don't know how they beat Texas. That's crazy. Yeah. We'll see. Man, Whimper, just not as good without us. Heisman watch. I don't know. The 2 picks who probably fell off the Heisman list. No, he's still there. Wiley, still up there. 4 catches, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, okay. Well, he's still up there. All right, FCS Midwest. I think we're going to start out playing offense only just for a little bit. I mean, we should be able to get pretty well ahead, and then, then we can switch to key moments. Oh, it's raining. All right, let's get started over here. Got the backups a lot of good playing time in the first game. All right, let's get back to it. Not a good run to start the game.
Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And Jesse, this offense is built around the guy who could be a champion.
They are honing in on this run. I don't like that play action end around. It's like a double play action. It takes too long to run through. There we go, Gainwell. Breaks free. What a run. What a run. The blocking was perfect. Absolutely perfect. George Gainwell looking great. We'll look to see maybe after this season if Matthias Wimper is having a down year and it's just not working, maybe he'll want to transfer. We can bring him here. Oh, dude. Good throw, good catch. It's Apple. And that's another touchdown. And this pro-style offense works so well when you've got very fast wide receivers. Which is the reason that we've got Dora starting, is he's got the strong arm and he has the deep accuracy. Oh, that was a terrible throw. We had a receiver open wide open downfield too. A little bit of a face mask right there. A nice completion there. Radigan, that's our big 6'5" wide receiver. Doing pretty good. 107 passing, 105 rushing. We could definitely see the backups play in the entire second half.
This offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything. And this defense has got it rolling. Wrestled down. It'll be second down. And they can pick up a first without scoring.
Ooh, big hit. Oh, that's pass interference. No, we're going to go for it. Easy. Gainwell in for another touchdown. You know what we're going to do? We're going to rotate some guys in once we get to the point of having our backups in.
Check him out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Throwing right. Sends it out to his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down and 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. This junior making his presence known and making the stop after a short gain. Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the left.
Gainwell. There we go. All right, defense holds strong again.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete.
Oh, Gainwell! He can run it in. He can catch it and take off with it. It doesn't matter. All right, at this point, I think I want to look at the stats. So I think we can just pull them now. 346 yards of offense, 8 of 11, 181, 4 touchdowns. That's pretty good. Gainwell's already 154. Yeah, Wiley, 3 for 25 and a touchdown. Gainwell, 2. Yeah. All right, yeah, I think it's time. Let's do this. Mass up the backups. We're going to give the backups most of the playing time today. So let's go to depth chart. I want to take a look, kind of play around with this. So Caskell, okay, that's fine. We'll put him up there. Running back, here's where it gets interesting. Do we stick with we have backfield threat who has safety valve? We could put him up there. We're in Mark Ingram's number. North-South receiver who's a true freshman. 76 strength, too. We'll put Merriman in a little bit. We'll let Apple keep playing senior. Looks really good out there. So Merriman's going to get a chance to play in this game.
Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Good run.
They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now they're almost at the field. Now
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out and
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You don't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop. It's a recipe for this.
There we go. We'll go to the 2-minute timeout.
Get off the ball, get down here fast.
Take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They've been running it, but now the pass.
Oh,
Pass is incomplete.
he was making that cut. He was going to be open. And he breaks free. Touchdown.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Good catch and run.
Offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have, the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. That's exactly what they're doing.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
Oh, come on. We can run that better. And we got there.
Checked out. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. Fly trumpet. They'll try to pick up the first.
There we go.
That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 38. Loose out of bounds after completion. Let's go.
Great run. Oof. Don't know what happened there. Oh, that was all me. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, we'll pause it for just a moment. And then we're going to switch in that true freshman running back. Very excited to see what he can do. He's got good strength. He's got pretty decent speed and agility. Acceleration looks really, really good. All righty, let's get to it. Okay. Oh, hold up. Forgot what we were going to do here. Merriman's coming in. Oh, he's already in as the power back. Great. Merriman breaks a big one. His first carry. The true freshman, first time he touches the ball. And he's gone. His college career so far, 1 carry, 1 touchdown. Wow. Lorenzo Merriman. Number 27, that's the number Derrick Henry wore before he switched to the iconic number 2. Alrighty then.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
All right, good carry there. Let's go to the fourth quarter. 2 carries, 94 yards, and a touchdown. Let's go, Lorenzo Merriman. Just go to the fourth quarter. It's crazy he's rated as a north-south receiver, which is not what he is. I mean, he might be able to catch the ball pretty well. I don't know. We haven't tried. Great throw. Great route. All right. I think after this series, we'll put our third string quarterback in. A little high on the throw, but he got the catch. Merriman's in for his second touchdown. All right, third string quarterback coming in. Just running over people. Just so hard to bring down. Apple's wide open. And that's it. What a throw. The third string quarterback gets in. 715 yards. Oh, no, don't do it again, guys. Oh, he tried to dive for it. You know, I said we were going to switch to play the moments, but we're having such a good game. We're having fun playing with a lot of these young players who won't get to play with, you know, as the season progresses. Another deep throw to Apple. Another touchdown. Just video game numbers in this game here. That's your ball game, folks. Alabama absolutely demolishes the FCS team 80-0. George Gainwell, 17 carries, 154 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had 2 rushing, 2 receiving. Let's sit here and let's just take a look at the statistics from this game. It's a great showing from both starters and the backups. 785 yards of total offense. Dora, 8 of 11, 181 yards, 4 touchdowns. Livings, 2 for 3, 66 yards, 2 touchdowns. 7 of 9, 102 yards, 1 touchdown for McCaskill. Rushing the ball, Gainwell, 17 carries, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Merriman, 13 carries, 157 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then, of course, Hinoy running the ball there. Receiving, 362. Apple, the big guy of the day. Every time he touched the ball, he scored a touchdown. While just, he's there. He's on the team. Gainwell, 2 catches, 63 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On the defensive side of the ball, just the 1 sack. 1 interception there. Rashad Brooks. That's it. Great showing. 80 points scored. Just lights out. Just lights out football. I don't know if we set any records, like team records. Probably. No individual records, I would imagine. A lot of guys coming to visit. We got some guys with top 5 schools. We can go ahead and schedule them. George Gainwell, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. He deserves it. Not the national one, though. So knock out our recruiting, and we will call it at this point. We do have a nice big game coming up here against South Carolina. Let's go bring this right edge in. Talk Coach Prestige with him. Wide receiver here. Let's bring him in against Arkansas. We can talk playing time. Sam linebacker here. We'll bring him in. That'll be a complimentary visit. Coach Prestige. We did drop to number 2 for this guy. Okay. And we are brand exposure and what else? Championship contender. Let's see if we can figure out his hard sell. Not that one. Which is, it's good that the first one we see, it's not that one, because then it should give us an idea. Usually, your hard sell is, there's going to be 2 that'll fit a hard sell. One will fit it perfectly, one will fit with like 2 of them. Could be that one. Okay, it's that one. Right there. There we go. That should helpfully give us a little bit of a bump. He's coming this week, so we need to make sure we do what we can. Right tackle. Schedule his visit. Bring him in. Yep, a complimentary visit there with the right guard. Bring this guy in for Mississippi State. Pretty much the same here. Let's bring this guy in here. Proximity to home. Bring him in here. That'll help. It'll boost a little bit. So it just kind of negates itself. All right. Right tackle here. We're still first. All right. We're just about to hit top 5 with him. So hopefully we can get back above Clemson. I don't know what all they're offering him, but they've climbed ahead of us. So, yeah. So we're going to have to keep working hard there. All right, we did get a player of the week. How's the Heisman watch going? Gainwell has climbed up in the Heisman Watch. Our quarterback and our wide receiver have both dropped off. 35 carries, 277 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 2 catches, 63 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. So Gainwell definitely climbing up the board there. Let's go take a look. I want to look at Troy's roster. I want to see how some of our players we left there have progressed. So at quarterback, Upshaw, nice big growth there. 89 overall, looks pretty good. Nate Casey, backfield creator, looks pretty good. What about Wimper? Wimper up to a 90 overall. I don't know if Wimper will ever get to the point. Oh, and he's injured. That sucks. Wimper up to a 90. Costanzo up to a 94. They got pretty good wide receivers. Tight ends. Kaplan up to a 91. So yeah, we left them in good shape. It does look like they already lost a game. So it's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Let's take a look at statistics. That's what I want to see. Let's look at coach stats. I know we're tops. We're one of the best coaches in the country. 152 and 23, so 86% win percentage. Only other coach that's close to us on that looks like is Ryan Day. Kirby Smart still there at Georgia, 224 wins, 245 wins for James Franklin at Penn State. We have 10 winning seasons. We're 19 and 5 in the playoffs. Kirby Smart 20 and 7. So pretty good playoff win percentage. Kirby Smart's right there with us, you know. 4 national championships, 5 for Kirby Smart. So we're still chasing him. Taylor Mauser here. I don't know who that is, but 4 national championships for him. Glenn Schumann there with Troy's got 3. So Troy, they do, and his alma mater is Alabama. That's crazy. We took the job that he probably wanted. Ryan Day's got 3. Kirby Smart, level 100 CEO. Conference championships, we are tied with Spencer Danielson. Man, Spencer Danielson out there rocking the Pac-12, but he just can't get over that hump there. Ryan Day with 7. First round picks, you know, we've got 17. I'm hopeful that being in at Alabama will be able to build up some more of that. 72 players drafted. We have 4 top 5 recruiting classes. So, Coach Parker, looking pretty good. We don't lose a lot. So, yes. Let's take a look at our trophy room for us. You know, what all we've ended up with. For our Dynasty trophies, that's rivalries. Let's look at Dynasty trophies. So we do have Doak Walker Award. These are the most recent ones here. Maxwell, Sean Alexander, Walter Camp. So there we did get a. Let's see, does it show me the name? Oh, Matthias Wimper. Yep. So this is all Wimper's awards here last year. Got the Paladin Trophy, a national championship trophy, Cotton Bowl. Come here, Fiesta Bowl. There's the John Mackey Award. Another national championship. Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl, Doak Walker Award. That was for Toomer. SEC Championship game. Doak Walker, I believe that was Toomer again. Yep. And then, of course, Heisman Trophy, Juwan Toomer. Lots of awards here. There's your national championship, the American Conference Championship. Another Heisman Trophy there. That was our first year at Troy. Trey Cooley. And then got 2 Bear Bryant Coach of the Year awards. Broyles Award there. A couple of Broyles Awards. Large trophy case. Things look great. So we've got Alabama up to number 7. Let's take a look at the top 25. Troy falls to Ole Miss. I hate to see it, man, but it's going to be a fall off after we left. We've got Alabama up here. We just dropped 80 on FCS Midwest. We play South Carolina. South Carolina last year, as we played with Troy, gave us a very tough game. Troy's still a 5-star program, but they fall from number 1 to number 15 after their loss to Ole Miss. They lost bad to Ole Miss, too, 40-10. Just shows the difference it makes to having a coach Then he packs up and leaves. You bring in another good coach, and it just doesn't get the job done. There's a loss there for Georgia. They fall below us after losing to Oklahoma. But our first conference game of the year coming up against South Carolina. Should be a pretty good one. We do outmatch them, but like I said, last year at Troy, South Carolina gave us a run for our money. They played hard. George Gainwell now on the Heisman Trophy list. I'm hopeful we'll have some more Heisman Trophy winners. I don't know how Troy is still above. I guess they've won a conference game and they lost a conference game. So, but this will all be for next time. Till then, it's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. We'll catch you later.